Welcome to Compai's Expat channel. I'm Compai. I am Susua's voice of reason. Guys, just because somebody has some experience and they put it in a video, that doesn't make them an expert. But my experience is building this business, Casa De Compai.
There's a lot of places to rent in Susua. If you're looking for peaceful, affordable, and tranquil, look at Casa De Compai, Susua's hidden gem. When you're ready to reserve at Casa De Compai, my contact information is in the description down below.
Guys, thanks for watching my advertisement. That's how I earn a living down here. I am boots on the ground and been doing it for a long time. I did a video a while back and somebody left a comment. And it was one of those comments that makes you kind of self-reflect, makes you look at what's being said, and coming out of that, I came to the conclusion that too many people are believing that just because somebody has an experience and they're peddling it in a certain way, it makes them an expert. That's not the case down here, guys. I'm here to tell you there's a big difference between having an experience and being successful over an extended period of time to be able to give out good advice. I don't like using the term expert because you never really are an expert on anything. Some people say they are. I don't believe that, especially down here, because when you've been doing business down here a long time, when you think you know, the rules are going to change on you and you're not going to know. As long as I've been doing this down here, rentals for 16 years, my own property. That gives me the authority to say a lot of things I say. And if it offends people when I say these concubines for commission, if that offends you about your favorite YouTube content creator, deal with it. Because I'm not directing that at any one individual because it applies to so many. Even me, doing business as long as I have, there's still guys I go to who've been here pushing 30 years. And I say, hey, can I have an appointment? Can I come to your office? Let's talk about the future. Or I have two peers in town that do the same business I do. The three of us get together quite regularly. And what do? We talk about what we believe is going to happen. What direction is the market going? And each one of us has a lot of money invested down here. But we're wise enough to know we don't know it all. So I peddle my product, right? You just saw a video of Casa De Compai. I peddle my new business, my cigars. But there's a line. You can't become the person who has all the experience to start charging for it after 3 years. That's why I say what I do. That's why I say it. I've seen enough YouTube content creators come and go. There's like a 5-year window for these guys. I didn't start doing my YouTube channel until, 10 years? Until after I was successful down here. Because that's what I felt. I had the experience to be able to be as close as I can to giving information out that is tried and true, that's tested, that has worked over an extended period of time. Just because you bought one property doesn't make you an expert. It just means you have your experience. And guys, we all should share experiences. But that doesn't mean we have experienced enough to start doing consulting, to writing books, hosting seminars. Guys, do you know how many people have bought one property down here? That's a lot of people. And most of the people I know who bought one property will be the first ones to tell you, man, what a learning experience. Now buy a second, now buy a third, now sell a couple. There's more that goes into it than just one thing. Most of your YouTube content creators are faking it until they make it. That's why I said they have a 5-year shelf life down here. That's why they move on to a different country. It started, I've watched Andy the Hobo Traveler come and go. Cuba Dave, come and go. It's that toiler or maid guy, come and go. He had his lawyer's thing, had this, come and go. My buddy Danny from the beach, he moved to Thailand. I've seen so many people, just content creators, not even talking about all the guys that are just talking about the chicas that pay for play. I can't tell you how many dozens of them I've seen come and go. But I've seen guys that actually try to do a real business here, work their ass off, make a go of it, come and go. Because it's hard to do business down here. And that's why I say what I say to the people who are watching YouTube content creators. Take it with a grain of salt. I've seen so many people fail. I'm the exception to the rule. I've been doing this as long as I have. My good friend Frank from Casa Valeria is the exception to the rule. My good friend Manuel from the Good Life Sosua, who you see Frank and Manuel do videos with me because they have the experience. They've been here long enough to be able to have that conversation. We're not the most polished guys in front of the camera, but it's our experience doing this over an extended period of time that gives us what I believe gives us the authority to do it. What separates us from everybody else is how money's being made. That is, and I'll say it, that is where I feel people are getting taken advantage of. You can, and I said it so many times, it takes a long time to get the experience to know one market down here, just one market, let alone the whole island, let alone the culture here, let alone how to do business here, the legal system. There's so much that goes into it. You cannot get that in a short period of time. You can't do it. You might think you can. The people who are watching it, they're going to think, wow, he knows what he's doing. But those of us who've been here a while, we know. We can see through it. And I'm sorry that offends people who have a vested interest in your favorite YouTube content creator. I apologize that I offend you, that you feel the need to come out and defend other content creators the way you did. I have no problem with it. I kind of like it. It's the reason for this video. But I'm here to say, when the viewership has been down here long enough, they're going to see through the surface information that people are paying for. When they come down here and they say, wow, I paid that money for that, I could have got that sitting at a bar talking to somebody, because it's experience, it's not expertise. And that's the difference. When you peddle something as being more in-depth than what it is, I think it's an issue. And because I don't need this YouTube channel to live off of, I don't need thousands and thousands of subscribers and viewership and watch hours to pay my bills. I've already made it. I'm here doing this so people don't get taken advantage of. I've seen too many people fail down here. Too many people have come up to me and hey, John, let me tell you how I failed. Let me tell you about what happened to me. They say it. I listen to so-and-so. I listen to this. I got caught up in that. And I see the cycles repeating. It's just different faces in front of the camera. I hope I'm wrong. But as I see each new branch of YouTube content creator come out, I see a more polished product, a better salesmanship, and I see the cost going up. But I don't think the value's there. I don't. Because to really understand it, you need to be here. You need to actually have somebody here that you pay. A lot of these guys want you to pay them to be a consultant. I'm here to tell you, I don't believe after 3 years they have the experience really to do a really in-depth good job for everything that can come up. When I did Compai Cigars, I knew nothing about cigars. Not a thing. I went to Mick, God rest his soul. Mick, I want to do my own cigar line, my own blends. Talk to John, Dominican guy. You see him on my channel. He knows the industry. He's a consultant. I paid him good money to line up my cigars. But he had the experience of 12 years of being in the cigar industry. There's the difference. You have to have somebody here who's tried, true, and tested. Ain't gonna happen under 5 years, guys. I'm telling you right now. If it's easy, trivial things, yeah, it's gonna sound like they know what they're talking about. Superficial information is easy to peddle. It's when there's a problem, is when there's that oh shit moment. That's what separates the wheat from the chaff down here. And I'm here to tell you, too many people down here are faking it till they make it. Seeing a lot of people come down here, invest money, and go broke. And it's a horrible thing to see. Watching somebody's dreams shatter because they had bad advice, when you see it once, it's an eye-opener. When you've seen it a half a dozen times and more, it's just sad. And I'm seeing too many people biting on the hook and getting reeled in. And guys, if you want to do that, have at it. But don't get upset at me when I'm telling you, you might want to look deeper into this. You might want to take some, get a second opinion. You might want to really vet who you're listening to. And it's not one person. It's the majority of them. I'll say this. Who do you take advice? You want to do a restaurant here? Go talk to Greg at Flip Flop. You know why I say that? Because he's been doing it for a long time, and he's successful. He understands how to do business in Sosua. He understands how to market to everybody. That's why Greg is still here. And me and Greg been here the same amount of time. We have a lot of the same mentalities. You got to market to everybody. But Greg is successful in what he does, and he's been doing it such a long time. That means he is somebody to listen to. Now, there you go. For the guy that wanted me to name names, I named a lot of them in this video. So, guys, that's my little rant. I hope this explains in a little more why I say what I say, and not that I'm, salty. Not that I'm salty or I got an axe. Guys, I have no axe to grind. I'm just tired of seeing people getting taken advantage of. And it happens all the time down here. Remember, expat rule number 1, shady people hang in the sun. Expat rule number 2, the Dominicans will screw you for $100, the gringos will screw you for $1,000. That's gospel. Take that to the bank. And guys, always remember, keep personal private and private personal. Peace out.